Sopscapes. Awful high on it now. So I'm putting it here. I had to wash my hair tonight. God, here she comes. The minute I go live. Yes. I'm live. Everybody heard that. Sorry, it's another ice skate. You'll be okay. I need to go in with the thinning scissors because there's a couple of bits that are really straight. If that makes sense. Wind me up because of frizz. I'm seeing my hair needs washed. It doesn't pull up properly. Like I would have to brush that and get a sore head. Really want to brush it. Oh, brush. Oh, there you are. Look at it. I need like 6 hands, man. Is that you on your telly, or did Karen just come? Shut up.
Okay, don't see that.
What did you just call me? Get it. You take your face for a shot. Oh, this is just escalated. Do as you're told here, dude. Try not to break my nails. That'll do. Oh, it's almost a knot. Oh, that was a bad idea, really. Everything's mirrored in the screen. Right, where the fuck is everybody? We'll just be playing with this ourselves, Spyscapes. I mean, it's their loss, really, isn't it? That's better. Here now it's nice and smooth. It's mirrored, isn't it? Because it's on the laptop screen. I'm just making it worse with these nails. Stop it! You're at such a funny angle, it's winding me up. We gotta have friends to do that. We gotta have friends on here to do that. I mean, it's not like I didn't say 10 o'clock. let's just find some videos to watch whilst we wait for people to stop being bored. I gotta fix the screen share because it's been awkward. Rude. There we go. Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can share it on YouTube. I think it's only me that's allowed my views. Why is there two? Okay, let's delete that one. There we go. Hey! What the fuck? There are so many windows, man. Yeah, it's totally not like TikTok. I sent him a ticket, by the way. I sent him an angry ticket asking what the fuck was going on with my account, and it was sick of using flares and getting no viewers. It's because I'm often right. I'm going to make myself a square. Got square myself. Square goal. Square goal. Right, let's find some spooky shit to watch. It's Scary Cop. Yeah. Yeah. Ha! Did you read what Karen wrote about you? In the WhatsApp. I just said to
Nicola and her partner Jessie experienced something downright frightening. The couple had been fast asleep for over an hour when Nicola was suddenly jolted awake by the unmistakable sound of the refrigerator door swinging open. She glanced beside her. Jessie was still fast asleep. So, armed with only her phone and a rising sense of dread, Nicola decided to investigate the source herself. Here's the footage she captured.
Have we seen this? We've not seen this happen. No, we've not. We have not!
Jessie, left the fridge open.
Oh, don't, because you fuckers gave my ideas.
Holy shit.
Fucking gave mine ideas, didn't it?
What's going on? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Shop everything under the sun at wayfair.co.uk.
The scene in the kitchen looked straight out of a supernatural horror movie. Every detail screamed haunted. What's shocking is that she didn't even bother to wake Jessie despite the very real possibility of a break-in. Instead, she ventured in alone, showing remarkable courage, or possibly recklessness. If this was a ghost, it might have been the least dangerous option.
I think as well for electrical devices too. I mean, I know like we have tellies and lamps and shit, and in my case a massive fish tank in our main room or living room and our bedrooms, but you've got the sink with water, toilet with water, sink with water, bath with water, shower, electrical appliances. You've got your fridge, your cooker, your microwave, dryer, washing machine, air fryer. Did I say cooker? There are so many electrical appliances in one room, and your kitchen. so they'll be feeding off of that. Like, that's an energy dump for them.
Because anything else lurking there could have had far worse intentions. Now, Nicholas faces a terrifying new challenge,
it's not covered.
figuring out how to get rid of whatever dark force she might have invited in. Luke had always felt that something didn't sit right in his home, but he never gave it too much thought. His attention was usually on his mischievous cat, Bear, who had a reputation for toppling objects and stirring up chaos at night. To monitor the late-night antics, Luke set up several CCTV cameras, not with any ghost in mind, just to keep an eye on Bear's behavior. But one night, exactly at 11:30 p.m., he received a camera alert that made him pause, and what he saw would shake him to the core.
The eyes of the cat while he escapes freaked me out. Okay, see, I'm actually not sure about this because the cat is a big giveaway. Because if that's a string, if there's a string attached to that somehow, and you're lifting it up and down behind the camera, that cat is going to be watching your hand, not the toy. It's not going to notice that. But then again, if it had went up there, and I have had cats all my life, I had 7 at one point. If that toy had fallen like that, and that cat wasn't used to it, it would have been out there, it would shit itself.
The video shows Bear slowly creeping toward a teddy bear that had remained untouched for hours. Just as the cat gets close, the teddy's arm subtly twitches. Then the entire stuffed toy suddenly collapses to the floor. Bear freezes mid-step.
It looks like it was pulled from a certain spot, though. Did you see it on its belly?
By what just happened. Video shows
It was pulled from like this part. You can actually see it being pulled.
Untouched for hours. Just as the cat gets close, the teddy's arm subtly twitches. Then the entire stuffed toy suddenly collapses to the floor. Bear freezes mid-step, staring intently at the fallen object, visibly rattled by what just happened. Luke played the clip over and over, searching for a logical cause, but nothing added up.
But if there was a string on that, unless it's going behind that telly, you'd see it in front of that telly.
Now convinced something supernatural might be at play, Luke is seriously thinking about contacting a paranormal expert, because something in that house isn't right. Layla was watching her favorite
there at
gets
the end,
close.
if you watch
The
that,
teddy's arm
it
suddenly
looks
twitches.
that direction.
Then the entire stuffed toy suddenly collapses to the floor. Bear freezes mid-step, staring intently at the fallen
Right,
object.
okay, hang on. I know how they're doing it. I know how they're doing it. They're behind that door. String, or whatever they pull it with. It's behind that door. It's coming through the crack in the door.
Visibly rattled by what just happened. Luke played the clip over and over, searching for a logical
The only
cause,
thing
but
that's
nothing added up.
throwing me is that's dust. That is not orbs. That is dust.
Open windows, no wires, no possible trigger. Now convinced something supernatural might be at play, Luke is seriously thinking about contacting a paranormal expert,
Yeah.
because something in that house isn't right. Layla was watching her favorite series, enjoying another peaceful night at home. Everything felt perfectly normal, until she noticed the closet door creaking open ever so slowly, all on its own. Assuming it was nothing more than a draft or a faulty hinge, she got up, firmly closed it, and listened for the click as it latched. But a strange feeling lingered in the air. Trusting her instincts, she picked up her phone and started recording.
Right, okay, let's get rid of this dude. I can't with his narrating, it's awful. It is fucking awful. Awful. Just awful. I really can't. I can't. I think Mind Junkie is just as bad. Ah!
Creepy video was uploaded to the Portuguese YouTube channel Woot Co and has left viewers creeped out. In the video, a man is awoken in the middle of the night by eerie sounds of a woman cackling, but apparently the man lives alone. Spooked by these sounds, he grabs a flashlight off his bedside table and flicks it on. What he saw left him terrified.
Right, you turned your back. Why have you got a spanner next to your bed? What is that going to do? Would you not...
Cackling can be heard coming from the darkness. As a man shines his flashlight at his bedroom wardrobe, a hand can be seen reaching out. But when he goes to check, no one's inside it. However, as he's checking inside, a door slams behind him. He spins around, but nothing's there. Then the sounds of...
Again, the dropping of the spanner and the turning around could have been enough time for somebody to get out the cupboard. The only way to figure that out would be to see how wide the gap is in the door. When he gets up at the last point before he turns around, and then
someone or something screaming is heard. The man, terrified by what's just happened, approaches his door with caution. As he peers out into the darkness of his home, the face of someone or something can be seen peeking out from around a corner at the opposite end of the hallway. Horrified, the man backs away before the video ends there. Viewers of this video were left creeped out by this clip, with many saying that this man is being haunted by something evil. But what do you think? Do you have a creepy clip to share? Send your scary footage to our email address, contactmindjunkie@gmail.com.
Let's jump back.
The man lives alone. Spooked by these sounds, he grabs a flashlight off his bedside table and flicks it on. What he's...
Why does he have a flashlight on his bedside table?
saw left him terrified.
Not gonna lie, that's a very, 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 very distinct cackle, like. To do something like that seriously and not then burst out laughing, it's quite hard. Right, let's see. He could have cut it there. I don't think the door moved. I don't think there's any difference in the gap in the door. Unless they've got something jammed in the bottom, which means it can only shut that far. That's horrible. That noise right there is the stuff of nightmares. See, the problem with audio recordings of cackles and screams, to get the right acoustics, if you're playing a recording in a room, is really difficult. So like, if I put something through my speaker in here, it sounds different to when I put it through something in my speaker in the kitchen. The camera's gone nuts. Let's skip back to the next one.
He's saying that
No reflection in the mirror.
this next creepy video has recently gone viral, and
Oh
for
God.
good reason. The video was captured by a family at Tokyo's Disneyland theme park and uploaded to the Japanese ghost channel 4th Wall. At the start of the video, the family enjoy their day out, but later on, they decide to take a ride on a river cruise, and apparently this particular ride is haunted by the spirit of a girl who tragically passed away after she fell into the water. Just as their boat is about to set off, their camera accidentally captures this.
Or is this was just under the water, swimming along the side of the boat? Or am I tripping balls?
Did you see it?
No.
At the back of the boat, a small hand, possibly the size of a child's, can be seen reaching up
Okay,
and
now
grabbing
how
the
do you
back of
fake
the
that
boat
shit?
before slowly slipping away out of sight. But whose is it? Commenters on this video
God, he's
believe that this
bad,
is the
isn't he?
hand of a ghost, possibly the ghost of the girl who tragically passed away on this very ride many years ago. What's your verdict? Ghost? Hand? Let me know. In this next video, a young woman named Lucy was at home alone when she was disturbed by the sounds of something knocking and banging on her bedroom door. At first, she tried to ignore it, but as the knocking and banging got louder, she became increasingly terrified. She makes the decision to record it on camera as proof. This is what she recorded.
It's a mimic. See, the thing with mimics is they can't actually come in. It's not how much they turn the door handle.
Loud knocking
Can't
and
open the door, they
banging
can't
can
come
be
in until
heard
you're in
on
the
Lucy's
basement.
bedroom door, and if
That's
you
why they
look
mimic
closely,
somebody like
the shadow
your mum
of
or your
someone
brother or
or
your sister.
something can be seen in the gap under the door. But Lucy, too scared to go and check, ignores the sounds and keeps her door locked. Eventually, the knocking stops. However, a few days later, the knocking starts again. The knocking can be heard again.
Hang on a
This
minute. We've seen this, but it was a guy.
time, Lucy gets up and takes a look, but when she opens her bedroom door, there's no one out there.
It was
When her
a guy,
sister came
wasn't it?
home, she showed her the footage, and what her sister told her made her jaw drop. Apparently, the exact same thing had been happening to her sister when she was alone in the house. Her sister even recorded a video herself, but
So
kept it a
this is
secret.
so basically what this guy's done here is take what we watched on the original video, where it was a guy and it's a girl, but it was her brother.
Due to fear of being branded a liar, this was what her sister recorded when she was home alone.
Yeah.
Both girls were so frightened by these experiences, they decided to upload the videos to TikTok in search of answers. And viewers had their
So
say.
he's playing
The
a video
majority
that's
say
being
that
mapped in someone
whoever
else.
or
I
what
can't listen to his voice while Escapes is doing mine. Where's Nook? We like Nook. Who's seen that one? I can't we's fucking his voice, his narration shocking. Sleepers cancelled.
This summer at Betway Casino, spin the wheel for your chance to win a Range Rover.
Number 7. 18th Century Horror. Most of us just want a job we love. Maybe something chill we
This
can
guy's
bond
better.
with friends over. But then there's
Told her
always
that's
that
my
kid in
mic hit.
class, the one dead set on chasing demons for a living. That's Dark Ghost for you. The kind who looks at an abandoned demon-infested building and thinks, yeah, that's where I'm spending my evening. This time, he's taking on an
How's that
ancient
dude
evil
floating?
at a lost settlement, rumoured to be behind a string of unexplainable deaths back in the 18th century. But after this one, a career change might be on the table.
Is he looking through a hole in the door? Don't jump scare me, I swear to fuck, I'll cry drop my computer.
Резко сел, все батарея разряжена. Только включил.
Creepy, right? Well, keep your spare pants close, because it's only getting started. You see, this
Yeah,
site
I
dates
escaped.
back to the 18th century, when singing in circles around a hanging body was basically a Friday night pastime. Well, let's just say that in Russia, suffocation was a trendy way to go out back then. The house itself, once home to a guy who found a human-like figure next to a painting chilling in his fields. Now, any sane person would have chucked that thing straight back where it came from, but no. This genius decided it would make the perfect home decor. Shockingly, things went downhill fast. His new ghostly tenant had a habit of leaving dead animals lying around. Soon, every single one of his livestock dropped dead, under mysterious circumstances. And did this guy take the hint? No. He kept living there, like he wasn't next on the menu. We all know how that story ends. God rest his very slow soul. Fast forward to today, a paranormal investigation team on YouTube decided to stir the pot, using every ghost hunting gadget in their arsenal. And in true horror movie fashion, mission failed successfully. Instead of getting answers, they just pissed off the spirits so much so that it straight up threatened their lives.
Sup, Colin? The fuck? Watch this and it will poking at these.
Что такое?
Glad to be here, Karen, in your nightmares. We like being in your nightmares. We like being your nightmares. Why skate? Steady on. Okay, so I don't know if you heard that, but mine's not happy with this video at all. Okay, what's your theory? Shh. See, I was thinking, is there somebody in there with a glass cutter, but you'd have to hold that door firm whilst you cut glass. There's a risk of the glass shattering. Is it a glass door with black paint painted on it and they're just scratching the black paint? Because if that's a mirror on a door, then it'll be a mirror on a door with a bit of wood behind it. It's usually how cupboard doors with mirrors on them are made. I think he's about to look in there and we're about to, I mean they could cut the video, but I think he's going to look in there. Do not jump scare me because I will karate chop you. I'm not joking. Oh, that news is horrible.
After one too many signs that he wasn't invited to the ghostly cookout, our investigator finally decided to stomp his heels and get the hell out. But whatever was lurking in the shadows wasn't ready to say goodbye just yet.
Right, okay. So I'm going to be debunk this right there, and the fact that this dude should have put a trigger warning on, because that's just majorly triggered my PTSD, but that's cool. I can deal with that. His camera just conveniently fell so that it was pointing up the way, underneath him. Look on the back of his jacket. Look on the back of his jacket, he's got a hook. See it? Keep sticking up.
Out of nowhere, Dude gets yanked into the air, gripping his throat like some invisible force is trying to choke the life out of him. And then, radio silence. No voice, no explanation, just a mirror with some weird-ass marking scratched onto it. Someone really needs to check on him, because after getting yeeted by a ghost, we wouldn't blame him for reconsidering his life choices, or at least taking a long-ass break from ghost hunting. Number 6. Wicked Witch. You know when you're watching footage that feels wrong, not because of what's in focus, but because of what slips by without anyone noticing until it's too late. This clip comes from a late night road tunnel camera, and let's just say, if the people watching live had clocked what went past, they probably would have shut the whole thing down. Watch this carefully, you might miss it the first time.
Right, well hopefully you're going to show us it 2 times then, so that we don't miss it a second. Bitch! Where'd she buy her broom?
By the Twitter account
She gatekeeping broomsticks.
with the caption, "What was that?" And honestly, yeah, good question. At first glance, it looks like just another quiet street at night. A couple of cars idling, nothing to scream about. But then, something massive and pitch black glides past the security camera, hovering just above the road, moving at a steady pace like it knew exactly where it was going.
See, it could be one of them drone things. In fact, it looks very,
whatever that was, it wasn't shaped like anything.
No, it's shaped like a drone, mate. You can see that it's a fucking drone. You can buy covers for your drone to make them look like fucking witches and shit. It's a fucking drone. It's too small to be a witch.
You expect in the middle of the night, unless your expectations involve a demon on night patrol or some gothic cosplayer levitating home from rehearsal. Some are clinging
You can
to
see the
idea
shape of the
that
drone.
it's just an Elphaba heading home from the club.
Elphaba.
Still stuck staring.
Kudos for mentioning
wondering
Elphaba
how
though.
close that thing came to scraping someone off the sidewalk. All we know is, whatever that was, it was real, and it was there. What do you think was flying over those cars? Or more importantly, what was it looking for?
Probably the camera to scare everybody.
Number 5. Late night stalker. Some people chase clout, others chase adrenaline. This guy, he's chasing things that don't even breathe right. In the dead of night, he charges into darkness after something unexplainable. No backup, no flashlight, just a camera and a death wish. Posted by 3AMR, a channel that basically makes horror a lifestyle. This clip is the definition of "I've made a huge mistake." He creeps through a maze of abandoned buildings like he's haunting.
I'm pretty sure we've all had moments like that.
As the breathing gets heavier, the air thicker, something lets him know he's not alone. Watch this.
Dude. We've seen this guy on different videos, haven't we? Now again, it could have been a person that could have just jumped through that window.
As he keeps creeping through the unfinished parts of the building, something catches his eye. A shimmering in the dark. He pans his torch across the concrete.
It's a
and there it
potato!
is, something humanoid.
It's not a potato.
Lurking just a few steps away, its glowing eyes locked onto him like some
I don't know, like, I've never seen somebody's eyes reflect like that in a camera, and the colour of, unless he's wearing a mask. But again, I've never seen anybody be looking like that.
It's or a cat. Only this thing was the size of a full-grown man, and definitely not purring. Tall, dark-skinned, and clearly not thrilled about being spotted, the creature just stares from the corner like it's sizing him up for dinner. So naturally, our guy charges straight at it.
I mean, it's one way to self-preservation, like, is to run for
Yep.
the thing that
Full sprint
could probably eat
straight
like.
at the monster in its own domain. He never catches it, obviously. Just ends up deeper in the belly of the building, with nothing but shaky breath and the holes of regret.
Don't know, like. It's probably the most convincing one we've seen tonight. And given the region that he's in, so when I did my research in Asia, I mean, we only scraped a tiny little bit of the surface with regards to that. There's so much different myth and legend and folklore that we didn't actually look into. I'm pretty sure this is based on one of them. See, the only problem is there's too many places for a person to be able to get away. Still, on a scale of 1 to creepy, it's fucking creepy.
Just when he thought it was over, he spotted it again, glowing eyes staring from a half-built structure, still as ever, watching. He tried talking, maybe hoping to make sense of it.
I think with regards to who it is that's recording them, I'm assuming he does this for like ghost hunting, but he's hunting. Rather than being hunted. So I suppose, yeah, if he knows there's locations, it's like us going to a location in the UK. Through word of mouth, he's bound to get.
But the second he got too close, it vanished. He searched the building top to bottom, but there was no one there. Then, just as he stepped outside, he saw another one, same glowing stare. This time, from across the street, he turned around, and yet another pair of eyes was now in the building he had just left. That was his cue. Whatever these things were, they were ready to do something.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like
scary.
that.
Would you stay to find out? Yeah.
Like,
no chance.
You can do things like, it's like that woman that was following that guy through the hospital. I think it was a hospital, the abandoned building that we watched. You can do things like that, but the amount of choreography that you need to set something like this up. He isn't cutting that camera. That camera's not cut once. It's he's jumping from location, but it's not cut in the same spot. But to set something up like this and to film things just right, to arrange what way a person goes to get out of the way so that they don't get seen quick enough, honestly, the amount of work that takes for a maybe 5-minute YouTube video, I can't see. It's just not worth the effort. But he, again, to get something like you can put a mask on or a balaclava on, it's never going to be as black as that. That is just, it almost looks like the opposite of light. It's so empty. Even with a balaclava on, you've still got shape to it and texture to it. There's nothing. There's no texture to that face or the body. There's no texture to it.
Broken spirits.
It's weird. And the eyes are really round.
Stiff drink, because either we just caught a spirit getting drunk off fumes,
Shadow Man.
we just watched an invisible force try to commit felony. Take a look and decide which version you actually sleep with tonight.
I've seen this before. This is genuine. This was from a pub security. This was genuine.
This one was posted to Reddit by Daisy Love O'Herty, who swears her friends
Again, if it was
guardian
fake,
angel
there's
was
no
working
bar in the
overtime
world that's
that
going to waste
day.
that much money in
The
alcohol
footage,
for a
sent to her
YouTube
by
video.
a friend in question, and it's the kind of clip that leaves you wondering whether a spirit was thirsty or just out for blood. Captured by an indoor security camera at a store, the video shows the guy, possibly a staff member, casually strolling past the alcohol shelf. Seconds later, glass
Try to see
shatters
where
and
the
bottles
bottle
go
comes
flying
from
and
in
something
case it's going to be
snaps
like a
from
shelf
inside.
that just
But
collapses.
here's the
Like a
kicker,
canny.
the man barely reacts, like his guardian angel just yanked him out of the way and he didn't even notice.
Take that back
So,
a bit, I'm just talking
what was the
straight.
entity really after? A sip of whiskey or a manslaughter charge?
What do you think if you like play the
tell
video?
us. Number 3.
Sometimes
Cornfield
streamers
tragedy.
do more damage.
When it comes to paranormal hotspots, few places rival sight where entire families were wiped out under horrific circumstances. The kind of places where the air still feels heavy, like it's holding on to something it can't let go. If you ever find yourself walking into one of those houses, just know you might not be walking out alone. This next clip is exactly the kind of footage that makes you think twice about setting foot in a place like that. The Mindseed TV team were called to investigate what they now call one of the most haunted hunts they've ever stepped into. And trust us, they've
About
seen
10
some
minutes
wild
left
stuff.
before we're going to take a
This
look at these
time,
spooky apps.
it was a cornfield barn turned into nightmare fuel, where the current residents have been plagued by voices and shadowy figures. Honestly, we'd have just sold the place and moved to Ibiza. But hey, they called in the experts instead. The property's history? Beyond grim. The original family who lived there were brutally ended in their own home. So brutal, in fact, the team claimed the full details were too graphic for YouTube. Human remains were scattered across the cornfield, like whoever was responsible couldn't even be bothered to dig proper graves. Just dump them in the dirt.
Sacrilege,
and walk away.
Wisecapes.
Now tell us that doesn't leave behind something angry.
There's multiple cabinet doors moving. Is yours?
I've got 2 packets now.
Whoa. See that? Hello?
Finish your face. Did you genuinely forget snacks, or did you genuinely not get any snacks? For good boy reasons. Yes, I was mocking you. Right before that.
From the moment they stepped inside, the spirits made it loud and clear. They weren't welcome. Cabinet doors flung themselves open,
only tonight.
swinging
Okay.
like they were caught in a ghostly tantrum.
There's multiple cabinet doors moving.
And the team,
But if I start eating
Yeah,
snacks and you
they
need
were
a snack,
already
have you
in
got
no
snacks?
but that was just the warm-up. Soon, their EMF detectors started lighting up like a Christmas tree, and strange muffled voices began bleeding through. The team tried to make sense of the whispers, but whatever was trying to speak wasn't exactly in the mood for polite conversation.
Hidden door and hidden door. Oh my god, what was that? Hello? It's like a hidden door and hidden door. Oh my god, what was that? Hello? Hello? I'm opening the door.
Nice one.
Is anybody in here?
No.
Hello? Hello?
Something that's bad.
Who's that?
Things escalated fast. Just as they approached one of the doors, it slammed shut with force, right in front of their faces. Their communicator kept spewing strange names and directions that made absolutely no sense. Up in the attic, they were hit with the stench of something rotten. Hopefully, it was a spirit and not something more recent. But instead of leaving like anyone with an ounce of sense would have done, they pulled out on a Ouija board. They asked if the spirit was there with them, and the reply came through loud and clear.
Have you got snacks, Joe?
Virgin Games and Jackpot Blast. 3.2
Sorry, you've not
million
missed the
pounds
app,
every
you've not
week.
done them
Play
yet.
now
I'm
at
gonna-
Virgin Games.
Still,
I got like
they kept going.
8 minutes
The
left of this
planchette
video,
began
then we're
to
going to
move,
look at some. I've
spelling
got,
out
I think I've
black
done those before.
runes, a chilling match to the ones they found downstairs. And then came the final
I
word.
downloaded 4.
Body. A rotten stench, wings, and now a message from the other side spelling out body. Yeah, nothing suspicious at all about that.
Consequences. Okay, well you can go sit with Flyscapes. He's been a good boy today.
Flipped me out of bed, and it startled me, obviously, and I ran out the room.
He's
And
been a
looking
good
back at the
boy.
footage, you could see that the door from the trap door where we heard the boom
He's
earlier
not having
actually
snacks.
opened right before all this shit went down. I was awoken by Tanner. Tanner came running into the room saying that some shit was happening in his room.
After a string of paranormal chaos, the team decided.
Okay,
against
so I know
all-
who this guy is. This guy that's not the narrator. The guy in these videos. I think I've said a few times about the guy that started off with a genuine ghost channel, and then he started buying boxes off the dark web, We'll have a look at him sometime. Because he started buying boxes off
All
the dark
lodging
web and it
to
all
spend the
goes to
night
shit.
in the house. Bad idea. One of them had his entire bed yanked from beneath him, sending him bolting out of the room like his life depended on it. Sleeping in a house drenched in that kind of darkness.
Looking like a
not
pop
bravery.
chip.
That's insanity with night vision. They didn't
Like
cleanse
saving
the
the
place.
flavour.
They didn't free any tortured souls. But they did get a front row seat.
Whilst
to
you're
nightmare
watching
that
the
still
last
lives
of this
inside
video,
the
I'm going to
corporate
quickly make a cup of
house.
tea.
And if
before
the
we get
bodies were
started on
never
the
truly
goody-goody.
found, maybe they never
My ass is in
really
this
lived.
camera, I'm never looking. Yes. You're checking out the spot.
Number 2. Play with me. This little girl seems to have made a new friend, but not the kind you want hanging around. Her family captured the unnerving moments on camera, something following her around the house like it had nowhere else to be. They've tried to laugh it off, but when a ghost starts acting clingy, that's when it stops being cute and starts being a serious problem.
That doesn't sound fun, whatever that is.
In this footage posted by Unusual Things, a little girl is seen chilling with her dolls like it's just another normal day. But before long, the doll next to her starts turning its head side to side, slowly, like it wanted attention.
It's
Too bad the girl was busy smacking the life out of another doll on the floor, like it owed her lunch money. Probably for the best that the other one stayed seated. But things escalated in the second clip. This time, she's at a table, focused on some papers, until they suddenly launch straight at her, with zero wind, zero warning. She clocks it immediately, and bolts out the room. And that's when the tantrum kicked off. Papers go flying,
So that just looks
chairs
like a
get
fan
rattled.
blowing that.
It's like the spirit wasn't just ignored, it was offended. Hopefully, it finds another hobby soon, because haunting toddlers ain't it. Number 1. He's watching. You ever watch a home video and get that weird feeling that something's wrong? Not because of what's happening up front, but because of what's lurking in the background. This clip starts off all smiles, like your average family moment. But behind the laughter, there's someone, something, that doesn't quite belong. Watch this.
Aí, fim da festa aí, pessoal, pré-câmera nova, vou colocar tudo no estúdio aí, ó. Aí eu ficar postada já, com o né, Thiago, como eu comprei nova aí. Vermelhinha e tal. Eu nem esperava uma festa aí, né, mano? Meu Deus, que porra é essa, velho? Pronto, eu vi uma coisa aqui, Thiago, eu vi uma coisa aqui, velho. Velho, tô falando sério, cara, tô falando sério, vem aqui comigo, cara. Eu vi uma coisa aqui, cara. Maluco. Eu vou voltar a câmera. Você vai ver.
The video kicks off like any other happy home clip.
Well.
People chatting in Portuguese, laughing, just vibing.
Yeah.
From what we can gather,
It's always the same with dolls. they're so easy to manipulate.
It's likely filmed in Brazil. Could be friends, could be family. Doesn't really matter. What matters is what happens next. Because just as the camera pans towards a hallway, something's up.
There's really nowhere for anybody to go.
Out of nowhere, a figure, an older man, barely lit, walks across the corridor and vanishes into the darkness like a glitch in reality. The person filming screams like he just saw his sleep paralysis demon clocking in from the night shift. But instead of legging it, he does the most unhinged thing possible. Charges straight after it, calling the others to follow.
I'm thinking he was probably trying to see if somebody was in this fucking house, to be honest.
Dead end.
I don't think his first thought was, oh my god, it's a ghost.
Nothing. Whoever or whatever that man was, he didn't just walk away, he disappeared. And sometimes the scariest part of a haunting is knowing it doesn't have to knock. It already knows how to get in.
Well, when you put it like that, that makes it even more terrifying. Right, let's have a look at these apps that I found. Yes, I moved. Well, I'm over here. What the fuck are you looking at? Hello! These are there. These are usually there. Right, so I got Necrotalker, which is the companion app for Necrophonic. So it's made by the same company as Necrophonic. Never used it before. I don't know if it's sub. And I got GhostTube Vox, GhostTube, and I got an EMF detector. Easy way to debunk an EMF detector with an EMF meter. Yeah. So I need to grab my EMF detector, which I moved earlier into this bag because I'm awkward as shit and didn't think we'd put it out. Good job, Woody, well done. Actually, we'll get my balls out my bag for later as well. Still need to run that ball picture through the AI. I didn't do it yet. Red, green, blue and purple tonight. Now this might be a wee bit hyperactive because it's not been on for ages. It might be a wee bit excitable. Oh god, here she fucking comes. Can I help you?
I just looked at a video on TikTok and there was a person in the office with
Cool. Not for them, but cool. Bye. Leah! Why is that kind of shit on TikTok?
No, it was blurred.
Well, that makes it no better. Just like that, just in case. Do you want to do the EMF first? Should we play with the EMF first? I'm going to turn mine on. Right, so now I need to bring this in. sure about that actually. See, that's the Wi-Fi, the data transfer to my phone that's picking up. Okay. Open email. Right, so the screen on this looks like that. So this goes up to 500 plus. Now, it's funny that actually, because I did have one of these on my phone years ago, and I'm talking about years ago. I think it was a fucking HTC Desire I had. And I had a built-in EMF detector. It did work because we used it to detect wires in the wall. So it does work because it uses the phone. Why are you going off down there? Sorry, this dude's having a party. Are you alright? All by himself down there and I wasn't even looking at you. I think somebody's excited to be out the box. And now it's going to stop because the camera's on it. So what I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to rotate this. You're going to be looking at my legs for a minute. Right, so I'm going to set that there. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to turn it around so you can see it. Fuck it, I'll set it up. You look after my snacks, okay? Don't be eating them. And then not eating my snacks. It's non-negotiable. May give you one if you're nice. And I'm also going to take my watch off and put it on the sofa. Right, I'm going to bring this in because I want to see. So if I put that there, in fact I'm not going to have to hold it because, is it better if I dim the screen? Right, now you can see it! So I'm gonna, I don't know how to start it because I can't see. What's that? Oh, EMX. Do you record EVPs? Hey, Spooky. I don't know what to call it. It's got no name because we don't know what its name is. I love this ghost. It's so cool. Do you think you could come and touch my phone instead of touching the EMF for a second? Come and set this off. No, come and set this one off. Oh, you're happy, aren't you? Come and set this one off. Actually, no. No. Set it off. What does that button do? EMF recording. Right, set the one off of my hand. We're trying to see if this works or not, so you've got to work with me here. Set this one off. Touch my phone. You can see that scanning up there, that's really annoying. The problem is I can't put this near that when it's going off, because it will set it off. Right, what does this do? Guys, it actually works. It actually works. And I hate to tell you, it does work. I just don't think that the dial, it goes up to 500 plus. These only go up to 20. Yes, I see you. Did you touch this? Can you come and touch this? Oh, it went to amber. Come and touch this one. Touch the phone. If you're going to set this one up, you can touch my phone. Go on. But I wonder, because if this is the phone, that it's picking up a lot more than that does, because it's sitting at 50 constantly, so its baseline is 50 or 48, 49, 50. Do you not want to play with this? I tell you what, right, I'm going to leave that on my phone because it does actually work. Again, I'll show you what happened when I moved my bait, which we know, if this wee buddy will show us, has a trigger. Oh shit, I just threw it. I just launched it. So that's, it's, oh, it's a bit more dramatic, but I've got a baseline chart on this, so it is a bit more dramatic, but I'm assuming it's a bit more dramatic for the effect of the fact that it's a ghost hunting app to make it more fun, I suppose. I don't know why they do it. We're going to move you. It's definitely working. Definitely works. But again, the one I had years ago worked too. Right, we're going to move that there because we're going to try. Shall we do Ghost Tube, Vox, Ghost Tube, or we'll leave the Necrotalker to last, because I'm assuming out of any of them, that's probably going to be the one that I would more likely to leave. So I'll leave that EMF on, because that means I've got two places to use two EMF recorders, isn't it? Right, let me maximize this up. I'm not full screen, actually, believe it or not. No, full screen. Right, let's have a look at Ghost Tube. It's got a magnetometer. Detects fluctuations in energy, so this has a built-in EMF. Again, the baseline is there. It's a little bit slower to respond with me taking things away than that one, but it does. So these things, I am not going to lie, do you want the creepy voice or the normal voice?
Ghost tube.
Normal voice?
Ghost tube.
Creepy voice. What one do you prefer? Normal voice?
Ghost tube.
Creepy voice. What's up, everybody who's joining? There's 6 of you in here now. You can't have both. You can only have one or the other, Yscapes. Guys, do you want the normal voice or the creepy voice? Yscapes is being greedy. Guys, if you're new here, don't forget to say hi in the chat, drop a follow, sub. I'm live every Tuesday and Thursday. We do cool stuff. Right, I'm going with a creepy voice because everybody's gone quiet. We allow Ghost Tube to access my camera, yes. No, I don't want notifications myself. So these things creep me a little bit. So this is the thing that Karen sent me. And it's just going to spit out words. Okay, you guys send me some questions to ask it. Alright, Spooky, you can talk through this now. You want to talk through that? You can tell us your name so we don't call you Spooky, because that's kind of disrespectful. Do you have a name? Okay, how many of you are there? Why is my face in the camera? How many spooky spooks are in here? Maybe mine can't speak. Do I need to... Okay, let me try that again. Do I need to push that button? Okay. What's your name? How many of you are there? Sorry, I forgot you were on that stick. Anybody? Oh wait, hang on, there's more voices. Oh wait, it's premium photo. Nobody's talking. We are getting a wee bit of a spike on the EMF though. A wee bit of a spike. Not that EMF, this one. I'm going to set it down there because it's just... Not doing anything. What's that button do? I'm not entirely sure. Nothing is happening. Hello? How long do we give it? Like a minute? No, it spits words out. This isn't like a ghost box. Hello? Yeah, speak to the phone. You can talk through the phone. Use the phone to speak. Try it. The EMF is... Well, I meant absolutely nothing on this, so I don't... I can see the chat. Can you see that chat? Can you see the chat on the screen? Right, if you use this, you can speak. You can speak, you can make it tell me words. Well, you're clearly there, so you can... Do you want to use the ghost box? Sorry, the ghost tube. Say something through this. Okay. I'm going to close Ghost Tube and I'm going to open Ghost Tube Box, because that is a ghost box. So this has no pre-recorded words saved, nothing. Whereas Ghost Tube does. Ghost Tube is not distributed with pre-recorded sounds. Ghost Tube continuously generates and sources new sounds and words in a specific signature development. It's basically the same layout. Same layout, but slightly different. See, that's my ambient sound. And me speaking. Can you use this one? Okay, what's your name? Do you like this one better? What's your name? I'm going to start recording that because I'm pretty sure that said Brandy. What's your name? What
is...
Okay. You're here now.
Human.
I think. Are you? Wow. Hello. How many of yous are there? How many of yous are there? Yep.
Me.
How many? Did you all hear that? Did you all hear that? Who's that? What's your name? What's your names? Do you have names?
For what?
So we can call you by your name? No. Why won't you tell us your name? You're going to tell us how old you are? How old are you? How old are you?
Call. Please, what's your turn?
Sit on my knee. How old? Who's the youngest? How old's the youngest? No idea what that just said. Right, I tell you what. See when this speaks, I want you to light up that if it's you. Our ghost. If you're speaking, light that up at the same time. Or just after you speak. Okay? What's your name? thinking about it for? What is your name? If you tell me your name, I can use your name instead of calling you Spooky. Esther. Is that what that said? Esther. Pardon. What's your name? That's not a name. Give me your name. Okay, you speak in there now and then light that up so that we know it's you. Say hi or something. I don't know. Go on.
Been so
weird. See, like playing with it, there's no structured answers coming through like the other ones that I've seen that are clearly bullshit. There's no structured, it's not spitting out full sentences, it's not over dramatising answers to what it's hearing you say. So it's essentially just a radio scanner where you're just not hearing the white noise. But it won't tell me its name. Tell me your name, please. You can't tell me your name on there, you have to speak through this. Go on. That wasn't your name. Was that you? Yes. Thank you. Heard that nice and clear. But it's very quiet though. You're going to tell me your name then. Remember when you're speaking there, you've got to light that up afterwards. What's your name? That was quiet. Did you hear that whisper? What's your name? So it's only giving me a minute to record, and it's only giving me like 5 minutes to free play for a day. $2.99 a month or $11.99 for a year. A bundle subscription. You get all of the ghost tubes for 40 quid a year. So my Necrophonic, I can't remember how much that was. I think that was about 15 quid, and it was a one-time thing. Right, let's try Necrotalker. This is a partner to Necrophonic. All escapes, look at that graphic. Look at that graphic, that is cool as fuck. Right, how does this work then? So this is a very strange setup. There's also a spider in the corner that crawls and creeps the fuck out of you when it's idle. So it looks like that. So I don't know if I enter a message and it answers it. What is your name?
James Carter. James Carter. I've been searching for Emily. Do you know her? Do you know her?
Okay, now that's just freaked me out. And do you want to know why that's just freaked me out? Because years and years and years ago, when I was speaking with the medium who taught me how to brick wall, one of the girls was called Emily. I had Emily, I had Clara, and I had Claire, and Sarah. Right, I'm going to do it again. What is your name?
I just told you, it's James Carter. James Carter. Are you sure you're not playing games with me?
Well, I wasn't expecting that response. Okay. Where are you right now?
I'm stuck in a silicon factory where I used to work. It feels familiar, but also lonely. Can you help me find Emily?
See, this to me is like an AI story. Are there any other there with you? Ah, bugger off. Right, let's have a look for some more. I'm not buying that, that's AI. And then it pops up with a I'm going to remove that because I don't want that on my phone. So 3 out of the 4 are staying. Let's have a look on the App Store and see if we can get any more. Right. I'm going to download this, right? Okay. Instruments, word generator, EMF meter, word history. Right, let me try this one. It was definitely almost like it was scripted. So I've downloaded the Ghost Tube's SLS camera, which is the Kinect technology. Which technically shouldn't be. Ghost Tube Seer. Let's try this. Ghost Tube Seer apparently makes images from stuff. Suspicious. Right. This is the one that has everything. So it's just going to randomly spit words out at me. What's that? Pit. Black box. Right, okay. Oh. Is that fake? Light it up if it's fake. Sounds like Mars Attack Aliens. Is it fake? Yeah. Shall I delete it? You're not very impressed with that one, are you? Wow, that was like a 30-second trial. Fuck off. Right, SLS. Now technically, she should be standing behind me, or he. She? Are you a she today, or he? She? He. Them, they. Are you a girl? Light it up for yes. Are you a girl? Sometimes I think it takes the piss out of me, you know that. I'm gonna play peekaboo. I like the way you light it up. Right. I've accessed so instead of looking away from me, I'm going to turn it towards me. If you stand there, it'll pick you up. Go on. Show yourself. Now it is mapping me pretty accurately. So it's pinpointing my eyes, my shoulders, and my elbows. It is mapping me pretty accurately, not gonna lie. I just can't show you because I know I can't. Come here, come here. Look. Can you see it mapping me? Is it too bright? Whoa! What are you beeping at? Try to get it so that you can see. Give me a sec till I'll turn the brightness down. It is mapping me pretty accurately. But it's not the same tracking software that Connects use. Connects so much more advanced than that. So our wee dude needs to appear behind me there in the camera. Go. So that's what it's picking up on. It's picking up on the eyes. So I'm going to turn this camera around. I'll turn the brightness back up a minute. Yeah, it's mistaken the avocados on that bag for eyes. Well, actually, is it really? Because what are you doing? Yep, it's mapping the kid's picture on the wall. It's also mapping somebody sitting on top of a fish tank. You better get your ass off of there. Kids' toys, anything with eyes it's going for. It's mapping, it's even mapping us on that picture. So I don't know, like, maybe it's one. It's mapping a rocking horse. The only problem is you could not take that into a room full of fucking dolls, that's for sure. It's mapping Coco Melon. Okay, I'll leave that on my phone as well, because it was mapping correctly and it didn't map anything that wasn't there. It didn't have eyes on it. Right, Ghost Tube Seer. So this thing apparently is going to take in information and make pictures. So what I want it to do when I get into this is I want it to make it a picture of what it looks like. Of what it looks like. So it's going to randomly generate images whilst we're yapping shit. But I don't know if it'll work. Like the other one didn't work. The original Ghost Tube didn't work, didn't do anything. It was totally silent. So tell you what I'll do. I'm going to set that there for a minute, right? You can make a picture of what you look like. That would be cool. So yeah, I don't know. Some of them are cool. Some of them don't work. I don't know if this is only going to work when I record. Right, make a picture of what you look like. Go. Okay. It made a picture. It's iPhone. It made a picture. Too bright again because I turned the fucking brightness up. Okay, I want to see what you look like. Scoops. It's like Aztec, isn't it? What I'll do for Tuesday, I was going to charge the tablet, because most of this stuff's available Android, tablet, PC. They're available everywhere. I'm just using my iPhone. I think you have to be recording for it to generate anything. That's the problem. What do you look like? What do you look like? Send me a picture of what you look like. Or make me a picture of what you look like. You can do it too, if you want. I think you've got to like stop and record it every time you. That was what it's saying. I'm screenshotting them, so I'll put them in there. Shall I don't really want to make a Discord. I do have a channel for Paranormal Tuesdays in the Just Flora Discord. I don't really want to make another chat group because there's not a lot of people yet. Right, let's no. Send me a picture of what you look like. What do you look like? What do you look like? Go. Hello. What do you look like? Now it's just being quiet again. What do you look like? Got 9 seconds left. So it doesn't work without a subscription, and it doesn't generate images. They have been. Now I gave them a rollicking. I actually I very rarely lose a tie but I actually gave them a rollicking because they were driving me fucking crazy. They're slowly coming back in. I still haven't sent in that video of the twins. The twins, I call them the twins. I don't think it'll work on the phone and I've not put it on WhatsApp yet. But yeah, it's been very, 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 very quiet. Too quiet actually. But then again, I've never monitored through the week how much activity I get until I got that camera. I don't know if you can see it. Where's Can look? Right, so they fly up there together. They're almost perfect. Perfect in sync of each other. I don't know if you'll see them. I think I've passed it. It's way past it. Right, well it's there. God. Yeah, past it again. No, there it is, right there. Look, it's right there. Stop. Right. There they go. You can just see them. You can just see them there. See them both? Two of them. It's just dust. That was them starting to come back in. That was after Tito went home. But last night I have no documented activity because the camera biffed out. So from about 2:30 until lunchtime there's nothing. Like not even during the day when I'm walking about. It totally biffed out. You got nail glue in that and you got it in your mouth? You glue your tongue to your teeth like I did.
No, I didn't. I was biting my nail down.
It's just dust. Right. Go away. Beat it. Right, I'll do. Shall we show the people that missed out on Tuesday the camera for like 10 minutes? I'll turn the light off. I'm gonna go shut these curtains and we'll leave. My God, they're making enough fucking noise, I swear. I also wonder if that candle because that's my protection candle. Is stopping them from coming through too. I don't usually burn that when I'm live, but right, let me log into this. That's not right. Alright, flashy boy. Let's watch some dust. I'll make myself small again in the corner. Yeah, I noticed I could see it behind me out the corner of my eye. Sorry, I am covering the EMF. It's fallen down the sofa. There you go, buddy. Oh, you're not even in the screen. Yeah. Made myself too small. Right, let's have a look at, is that it? Nope, that's my mouse. Right, so when this comes up, it's going to be like, oh well, that worked, didn't it? Why does it look so pixelated? So you can see the reflection in the telly, right? I'll just hide behind it a minute. You can see the reflection in the telly. I'm going to go into my camera and I am going to move it with my app. You can see the reflection in the telly. It is actually picking up Kaylee's paddling pool. It just looks weird because it's the back of the unicorn. So that's the point that it hits during the day. I'm going to turn the lights off now. Okay, are you guys ready? I've reset it back to its original point. Oh, EMF's going off. Oh, you can't see the EMF when I'm hiding. So this is what we can do when I'm streaming. I'm going to try and flip it because I can't figure out how to flip it. Let me make it fit. There we go. I'm going to try and figure out how to flip it for you. The only problem when I'm in this corner, we can't see anything that's happening above me. Do you like it in the dark? Tell you what, you can fly across the living room, we'll see. Yeah. I don't know why you're coming downstairs. Wait, walk of shame. What are you doing? You're staying there until 1:15 when I'm done. Oh, Jesus. No, not necessarily. It has to trigger. It has to be bright enough to trigger the camera. Right, now that they've disturbed us, you can go do your thing. Go show yourself on the camera. Very quiet. It probably won't do anything because the kids are downstairs. There's a protection block on the kids. Oh no, maybe not. Was that you? Do it again. Just let that door open a tiny bit, look. Very quiet though, Escapes, compared to what I've been getting. It's very, very, very quiet. Very quiet. Right, oh, we could focus on the telly actually, can't we? That's my hand. See how sensitive that is to movement. You can't not trigger it. It's. Are you flashing? Do you want to move up here a wee bit so we can... Oh, I'm still in your way. I'm sorry. Was that you? I'm going to do it again. Right, camera's just reset off you both. Go to the telly. Can you go to the telly? I'm just going to grab my phone quickly. Turn the brightness back up because it's way too long right now. Go to the telly. We can see you in the telly. To me because I'm probably not see my face, that's why. You gotta be behind me for you to see me. So when I do my summoning, my talking with Ruby, it's usually down there. So you'll get full. It'll be smaller because I'll have to shrink it to fit everything in. But you'll get full view of what I'm doing. Did my webcam just move? Did this just move? And I'm actually going to deflate that pool and put it away. See, it's very quiet. What night are we on Thursday night? I'll check back the replay. It's very quiet, even the telly's very quiet, but again, the kids are downstairs being annoying. It's not like Cameron's not had like 8 meals today. Right, that was my foot. I'm not disturbing my foot. That time anyway. Very quiet. Very, very quiet. It's too quiet, innit? We went from getting like 4 or 5 dusts every 10 minutes or so to 1 every whenever. That's my watch flashing, by the way. I just wish I could figure out how to flip it. Let me have a look whilst we're on here. What is electrons on? Even the telly's, pixels moving, but the telly's not active either. Very quiet. Right, let me see if I can flip it. Turn the electrons on more. Resolution. Right. Change the resolution because it was only on. I don't think I can on here. Can I rotate it on? Yeah, we'll maybe do it on one of the Tuesdays. We could do it on Tuesday coming, I suppose. And we tried. Guys, I've done it. I've fucking done it. I've fucking done it. It's smaller, but I've done it. You can see what needs to be seen, can't you? So, for instance, we would have that screen there and the webcam side by side. So that you can see both views. Both views, because I was getting a lot of dust when I was watching the camera. Before. You got me on your tail, haven't you, Escape? Is it pretty clear? Right, bugger logs your time is up. I'm turning the light back on. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, I'm going to turn the EMF off. I might even sub to those apps. I'll see. I'll think about it. You're over here, I'm over here. So that will be the setup for Tuesday. We'll bring Ruby out on Tuesday. She wasn't out last week, was she? She's not been out for like a whole week. We'll bring Ruby out on Tuesday. And we can try those apps out. So I'll just do 11 till 2 on Tuesday. And hear it moving down there again. It's fucking annoying. But gang, get yourselves a nice cup of tea and chill out, guys. I'm going to jump off because I've got to go kick some spunk spots. Because I'm sure whatever they're doing there could have waited till I was finished streaming. And I will catch you guys tomorrow for Fleetwood Friday. That's it. 7. We'll do 7 because it was better last week at 7, wasn't it? I said, for anybody who wasn't in when I said it earlier, I sent TikTok. I submitted a ticket about the flares because Karen went into another live after I was live and there was 200 people pulled in by a flare. I got 18. Since Friday, I've been using the flare every day since Friday. First day I got none. I've had 24 people pulled in by flares since Friday, using a flare Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday and today. 24 people. So I've been like, what the hell is going on with my account? Why is my account not growing? Why do I not get views? Why do I not get live views? Why do flares not work? Livescapes did a portal. I think it was an alright. It was an alright incoming, but when we used to do portals, we used to get like 150 people. More than that. So I'm gonna raise hell at them. They are limiting my account for whatever reason. They can quit it. All these other musicians can get 150, 200 people in their lives with one flare. 18 people in half an hour. 24 people over 5 days. So I'm going to question it. I'm going to make them look into my account and figure out why. Because at this point, it's looking to be definitely 100% a TikTok is either pushing me out to the wrong people and they're not interested, or it's just not pushing me out at all. So we'll see what tomorrow's like. I've got a couple of flares tomorrow, so what I might do is I might stream, use a flare, and then restart the live to use another one, because I can only use one every live and they only last for 30 minutes. But it was better when I restarted an hour in, and then the rest of it was not so bad, but it was still shit. It was still shit. And I started the live with the flare. Yes, the second stream. But I will catch you guys tomorrow. Be good. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And